What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video today. I got a good one for you guys today, man, but it's been about a week since I started the Lightning, so I think we should give you guys a cold start. What do you guys think? Alright guys, now we're back in the truck. Gave you guys a little bit of cold start there, so hopefully, it sounds alright. It's pretty dang loud. Still has cats on it. Should I just do a cat delete? Nah, be too much. And plus it's nice having it be that loud without me having to remove the cats, because then I start getting the check engine light and you start, it just gets annoying. So it's cool. So in this video, guys, we're going to talk about the 5 cons about owning a 99 through 04 Lightning. Now, it was kind of hard to think of 5. But since I did 5 pros, I figured I was going to do 5 cons. So some of these things I say might be a little nitpicky, and some of them are just kind of things that Lightning's experienced. But I'll see you guys at the spot. Right now we just started the truck, so I'll see you guys at my spot where I like to do my content. So see you guys there. What's up, you guys? We're back on our spot right here in the BDO. I'll show you guys. It's perfectly shaded and everything. I love it. It's beautiful, very beautiful. It's sunny right now, but look at the Lightning, man. Goodness. She's filthy. I haven't washed it in about a week, so it is pretty disgusting. But it still looks good nonetheless. I mean, look at this truck. Can't beat them. Can't beat them. But yeah, guys, just like I told you guys at the intro, this video is going to be about the 99 through 04 Lightnings, the pros we did in the last video. So we're going to be doing the cons in this video. Top 5 cons. Now, I don't think there's 5 cons about this truck, but I feel like we kind of got to find 5 since we did 5 for the pros, right? Not all these things. Some of these things I feel like a little picky, but we gotta do what we can, right? My personal experience with the Lightning, I don't think there's 5 cons with the Lightning, but everybody has their own opinions, right? But to start out the first one and the main one, right? And this relates more to the 99 through 02s, but nonetheless, it's still the same generation as mine. Is a spark plug issue. So that's your number 1 con, is the spark plug issue, right? In the earlier years, they're a 4-thread. Versus the 03 and 04s, like mine's an 04, it's an 8-thread. But yeah, I've never had issues with the spark plugs in my truck, right? I'm sure there's people have had issues with it being a 4-thread. I'm sure if they say you pop out spark plugs and you give it too much, sometimes you just hit it all the time, you're always beating on it, you're gonna blow it right out. If you guys have any relatable stories about a 4-thread, you having a 4-thread and it blowing the spark plug out, let me know. Or if you even had any vehicle that has had you pop a spark plug out. I've never seen it happen, so let me know. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about that. But yeah, guys, that's the number 1 issue, number 1 con that I hear about Lightnings is the spark plug issues, and it's more related to the earlier years. So mine's an 04. I don't really have to worry about that issue. Mine's an 8-thread, so I think we're okay with this. But it is an issue, and it is something that is always talked about. But yeah, now on to the next one. Number 2, man, for me that I've noticed driving this Lightning. Since I sold my Lexus, I've been daily driving this more. It is horrible on gas, man. Horrible. Like, this is not a truck you use to go and, if you're gonna go take road trips. It might be better on the highway. I don't go on the highway. I use it more for the like in the city. So yeah, my gas mileage is pretty bad. The truck driver saying what's up. But yeah, so the gas mileage. I don't drive mine on the freeway, so I guess if you're driving on the freeway, you probably get better miles per gallon. But me, where I drive mine on the streets, like, under 40 miles per hour, probably the speed limit and stuff like that, mine doesn't get good gas mileage. I swear it's probably like 9-10 miles a gallon. It's horrible. And mine has a muffler delete. I have an intake and I have a bigger supercharger on my truck, so obviously I'm not helping myself there. It still has a cat, so if I took off the cats too, then I'd probably be getting like 5 miles per gallon. I don't know. Being a little dramatic, but yeah, guys. So that's going to be my number 2 is a gas mileage. Horrible truck for gas mileage. You're trying to find good gas mileage? Don't buy a Lightning. Even the stock ones, they're still bad on gas, right? It's a supercharged truck. What do you expect it to do? But yeah, guys, that's my number 2 thing. So spark plugs, gas mileage. My third one is going to be the suspension. Now, I think we're starting to get nitpicky about it, but at the end of the day, guys, this is just an F-150, right? It's still a truck, so it's not going to handle like a sports car. It's not as nimble as a sports car, right? It has a tuned suspension from factory that SVT did on it, but it doesn't handle like a sports car still. It has a solid rear stabilizer bar on there, which helps it with the handling and stuff like that. Now, the ride quality is pretty good. It's not bad, but it can still be, I would still kind of drives kind of rough if you're driving. Like, it's not the most comfortable truck, most comfortable vehicle you could buy. But like I said, guys, I don't really mind. I get it. If you're older and you want to be in a comfortable ride, yeah, you probably shouldn't buy one of these. It's not that comfortable. I get it. I can see why it would hurt your back and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, so that's gonna be my 3. We're gonna have the spark plugs, the gas mileage, and then we're gonna do the suspension on it. So far with the 3 cons that I have on it. And I told you guys some of these are gonna be a little nitpicky, but that's just what I think. For my 4th one, guys, I'm gonna walk you guys over here and I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna talk about the interior. Now, the interior, I don't mind the interior. I think it looks nice. Yeah, it's a 2004, so it's not like crazy, but it's not outdated. I don't think it is, right? You have like the chrome and stuff like that. You have like this nice little leather touch. Yeah, plastic everywhere. But guess what? All the new cars still have plastic everywhere. At least this door handle's like metal. Oh, it's not metal. It feels like metal. But it's not metal. It feels more like a hard plastic or something. Obviously, the steering wheel's pretty simple, right? You got the white gauges with the SVT on there, which is a flex. I don't know if you guys can see that. The SVT lettering on there. Super cool. I like the white gauges. This right here for your fog lights, it just goes in and out. You pull it out, the fog lights turn on when you turn your lights on. But the thing about the interior that I'm going to complain about is, as much as I like these seats, right? These SVT seats, they're bucket style type. They are pretty hard. Like, they are pretty hard seats. And I mean, I don't mind them, but I can definitely see they're not the most comfortable seats. Even me, if I was to take this truck on a road trip, those things would hurt my butt after a while and my back. Like, they are not that comfortable. They really are not. They're really nice though. Really nice. SVT stitching. You got the suede with the black leather inserts. The nice little stitching right here with the SVT. They're nice seats. They look really cool. Like, they're really, like, if you like stand outside the truck, they just look like a flex. Like, I mean, look at that. You walk around, you see the SVT stitching on there. It's gonna be kind of hard to see right here because my window's dirty. But like, it just looks super nice. Look how aggressive that looks. But yeah, guys, it's not the most comfortable riding experience, right? This also has to do with the suspension, but this one I'm talking in particular is just the interior, the seats. Now, I don't mind them, right? I don't really mind the seats. I think they're cool. For me personally, I get it. If you're an older person, you're probably not going to be comfortable in here. They're not the most comfortable seats. With that suspension, you're definitely you won't be comfortable. So that's just me. I told you guys some of these are a little nitpicky, but that's just what I've noticed. So what do we got? The spark plugs, we got the gas mileage, we got the suspension, and we got the interior. Not so much the interior, so much more about the seats. Then it kind of goes along with comfortability, but that's just talking about the interior. It's a little outdated, right? All right, guys. So for the 5th con and the final one, I'm gonna say the cost of this truck. The 99 through 04s, right? The earlier years are a little cheaper, and the older years, like the newer years, the 03, and 04s, they're a little more expensive. Especially when they're low miles, they're so expensive, it's ridiculous. But that can also be a pro, right? Because if you buy one, it's gonna be an investment for you one day. Versus now, since we're talking about the cons, if you try to buy one, you can't get a loan for one. So they're super hard, and you have to save up cash to buy one, and it's really stressful, right? Because you just want a cool, not everybody has Lightnings, and to me they're super sick. When I see them out there, I'm like, dang, look at that Lightning, it's freaking badass, right? Versus if you don't have a Lightning and you just want to buy a Lightning, but you can't because you can't afford it, or you can't get a loan, and you have to save up $20,000-$30,000 just to buy an F-150 essentially with a supercharger, when you can just buy a brand new one, make the same power, right? But it's not the same, because everybody has the new ones. Anybody could buy a new truck. Not anybody can buy a Lightning. Not anybody can buy an older truck, because you got to have cash from. So yeah, that's going to be my 5th con, is the cost of it. There are not cheap trucks anymore. If you buy an older one, 99, 2000, those older ones, with a little bit higher mileage, you could probably find one under 20. It just, the spark plug issues in the early years, And then, I mean, it has higher mileage, you know. It's a supercharged truck, so just you got to imagine how people drive them. You don't drive these trucks to baby them, right? It's a supercharged truck. You drive it to get on it and smash on it. So, I don't know. That just, to each their own, right? But if you do find one with like 1,000 miles or something, like I've seen some online, they're going for like 50 grand. Like, it's crazy. I don't know if I'd spend that much, me personally. As much as I like my Lightning, I don't think I could spend 50 grand on an F-150 single cab. Not even for a new one. It just, to me, it's ridiculous. You know, it's a 2-door truck and you're spending 50 bands. It's no joke. It's crazy. But that's just where we're at today with the Lightnings. You know, they're getting limited amounts. You know, they're getting harder to get, especially with the lower miles. They're getting a lot harder to get. And it is what it is, just part of owning one now. So if you get your hands, if you're able to get one, I would definitely recommend buying one. They're such amazing trucks, fun to drive, right? The Lightnings. So I'll tell you guys, some of these things are a little nitpicky, but that's gonna be my 5 cons for the Lightning. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys disagree with me. Let me know if I missed something. Maybe I should include instead of the ones I picked. But that's just my personal opinion. So the spark plugs, the gas mileage, the handling, the interior, more about the seats. I'm talking about more about the seats, right? It's a little outdated, but nothing crazy. And then for our cost. But those are my 5 cons, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in. You know, you guys, we're at over 80 subscribers now, so I'm super happy and proud that we're making content for you guys to like and enjoy. And there's some weird dude staring at me. Look at this. Look at this guy. You guys see him? He's in that car right there. So yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in, checking into the video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.